So welcome back, everyone. We're still live on Facebook, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show in just a little bit. My next guest is Dan Miller, and he's the owner of Phoenix Medicare Source. Welcome to the show. Tell
Thank
everybody
you.
a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay. Well, I'm a Phoenix resident. I've been in the Medicare field for 17 years.
Wow.
And of course, some things have changed recently. My work is to go into people's houses, sit at their kitchen table and talk about Medicare. Most people don't want you to come into their house these days, so you either meet them outside or at like a Starbucks or something. So it's been a real change for me. And I think people are not signing up for certain plans. They're just postponing it because they're unsure about what's going on. So maybe I can reassure them today.
Sure, I think that's really important. I think you brought up a great point. A lot of people out there have no idea right now what to do. Their lives have gone upside down, and they're so focused on what's going on with the COVID and everybody dying, which they're not all dying, but you know,
Right.
And every day somebody turns 65 and you have new plans. There's a lot of people that might even, and I'm going off here, but they might even you have lost their job now, that might not
Right.
know what they need
Good
now,
point.
right? So when you work with people, I'm going to get some information out about you. You work with people where it's a free service to the families.
That's correct.
Okay, and you're valley-wide, rated with the Better Business Bureau. This is something that I think that everybody should write down, because number one, you never know when you're going to need it, because you're turning 65 soon, or
Right.
And that's all you think about when you turn around 62 or 3. You start thinking Medicare and Social Security, right?
That's right.
So write the number down. It's 602-579-0019, and his website is phoenixmedicaresource.com. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about some of the different changes with the COVID-19 virus with that you've kind of run into.
Right. Well, the face-to-face action, which is so important in insurance, is not always available. So we're able to do it remotely. We have computer programs that we can type in all the information as we're on the phone, and then we can send an email for them to sign. That's pretty good, but people don't know about that, and so that's a problem. Another thing is there are deadlines in Medicare. After they sign up for Part A and B, that's not enough. They also have to sign up for a drug plan, a prescription drug plan, to go along with that. And if they don't do that within a certain amount of time, they get a fine for life.
For life?
For life.
Oh my goodness.
And if you sign up for a Medicare supplement plan, you have to sign up for a drug plan too. The plans that I work with mostly are called Medicare Advantage plans. And those are the all-in-one plans, no premium, no deductible. And when they sign up for that, they're taken care of.
But what they need to do is not put their head in the sands. What did we just say earlier? Because right now you think you might have a little bit more time because the government's giving you more time for this or that, right? You think, well, I might have a little bit more time. And then if you don't, you're going to get fined for life.
Yeah, it's
That's pretty
and
crazy.
it's not made evident in the materials they're sent. And,
Of course not.
Yeah.
So what are the two main penalties then in Medicare, and if that's conflict?
Okay, the first penalty is if you don't sign up within a certain amount of time when you turn 65, or if you continue to have a group medical plan, you don't have to worry about Medicare. But when you retire at say 67, you have to sign up right away. And what you do is, if you're on Social Security, they automatically send you your Medicare card ready to go. If you're not on Social Security, you have to request them to add what's called Part B, and then you're ready to sign up for something.
There are so many alphabets, in Medicare, but you can make a lot of mistakes. A lot of people try and find out this information on their own, and that's not necessarily a good idea. Do you agree?
I do agree, and that's why it's nice to have an agent that you can refer to, because even after you sign up, you may have questions. Things may come up that they can't find the answer to in their materials, and I'm always available to help them with that.
He has 17 years of experience, and he has a non-sales talk about the basics and tips for success in the Medicare arena. So you can call him direct. That phone number is 602 579-0019. His website is phoenixmedicaresource.com. This is a free service to the families out there. Don't try and do it yourself. Don't go on the website. Don't ask your neighbor. Everybody's got a different story. It's he's also rated with the Better Business Bureau, and he's valley-wide. Okay, so talking about some of the things that you really wanted to get out there, the penalties you wanted to talk about, what are the benefits then?
Benefits are incredible. Most Medicare plans have no deductible. People coming off a corporate plan, they usually have a $5,000 deductible or something. You get on Medicare, you don't
It's
have
great
that.
to get old.
Yes,
Go ahead.
it's a good deal. Medicare overall.
That's a great website.
It's a good, and you've been paying for it because there's a tax on your check every time. So, and then one thing they don't remember is that even though I explain this to them, there are a lot of free tests and diagnostic tools that you get. If you need a bone density test, if you need a colonoscopy, if you need a vaccine, all those are free in Medicare.
Now, is there anybody that would choose not to have Medicare?
Well, there's no plan you can buy for people over 65, so it's the only alternative.
So it is the only
Yeah,
alternative.
unless you're still working and you have a plan through work.
I can't even imagine somebody not doing it, you know, right? But the main thing is that you want to call somebody local. Do you find that that's better than, you know, because they have these people on television, all these actors that come out, and of course the 800 big box numbers and all that. What's the difference?
Well, I hate those ads.
I love it.
Because one thing you have to do is find plans that your doctor takes. And I don't know how much they do that. I just don't. So it's nice to have something someone who lives just a few blocks away who can answer your questions, can help you if you need the name of a specialist, things like that. So that's a big part of my job, is keeping up with my members and helping them when they run into trouble.
It's all about talking that conversation, and don't try and do it yourself. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. The main thing is to have a conversation and talk about what your needs are. Everybody's needs are different. Even somebody who's married, is that correct, that the two of them could have a different plan?
Yes. It's usually based on the doctors they want to see or the hospitals. But yeah, they can, and we should keep that in mind. Don't automatically go where your husband went, because
Right.
it might not be.
It just don't
Right.
know. That's why you need to talk to somebody local. Dan has 17 years of experience with this, and it's a non-sales approach, and he just wants to talk to you and educate you, and that's what it's all about. I'm sure we could talk about a jillion things. He's rated with the Better Business Bureau, free service to the families. He's valley-wide. PhoenixMedicareSource.com. You can also call him direct. That phone number is 602-579-0019. What else you want to get out?
Well, in the fall is when the open enrollment, annual enrollment period is, and everybody on Medicare can look into options that they don't have now. It might be better for them. For instance, there's some PPOs on the market now, which means you don't have to stick with just your local doctors. If you spend a number of months in another area, you can have a bunch of different doctors.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of new laws because of this COVID-19?
There might be.
A lot of changes?
There might be. We've got the head of Medicare and Medicaid Services, happens to be in Baltimore, has started a lot of new things for us. And people get dental, people get vision, things they never had before. So
That's really
things are
great.
changing.
That is good too. But things change all the time. And don't wait. I know that annual sign up is in October, but that doesn't mean you wait until October to do it. First of all, they'll be very busy. Secondly, right now is when you educate yourself.
That's right.
And can they plan, if anything, they're listening to you right now, do you do second opinions?
Yes, sure.
You know, for somebody that might be
Sure.
listening now that already has a different plan?
I met with someone last week just to explain to them how it all works.
Mhm.
And he may have a retirement plan through his work, so I encouraged him to go look at that before we could compare it to the other plans.
Sure. I also think it's just really important for people to get educated. I think that's important. Don't wait. It's very important that you do that. Things are changing. There's a lot of benefits that you may not even know about, you might have heard today. Again, it's maybe not you, maybe it's someone that you know. Tell them about this. That number to call him direct, it's 579-0019. His website is phoenixmedicaresource.com. He's valley-wide. He has 17 years of experience in this. It's a no sales, it's approach that's easy to you, easy to understand, and it's a free service to you and the families. It's also rated with the Better Business Bureau. Give him a call. That number is 602-579-0019.